Alhamdulillah.
I'm all pro. You understand? So outside there, I had a lot of ignorance at one time, and I didn't know that we was all on the same team, even outside of the place of worship.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And we're going to get back on this tip at another date. We're going to dive in deep on this note.
Right.
Because we get to the point. But we're really on the point of geographical on the outside tip right now. We're going to get back on the inside of the place of worship on another date.
Right.
But yeah, but on the outside tip, it ain't even cool to do that because that becomes corny. It's really for the household.
Right.
That's what I was really talking about. You know what I mean? Really be deal with your family and your household. You know what I mean? Keep them safe and keep everybody that's not in there away from there. You understand?
Right. In that sense, that's when my man was explaining about the Lions marking their turf and all that, that brought it home for me that there is a place for geographics.
Yeah.
And it has to be present. Because if it ain't present, right, you will allow some things to penetrate.
Yes.
That shouldn't penetrate.
Yep.
You get what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
So my highlighting point is, right, know how to place that stuff. You know what wisdom is? You know what the meaning of wisdom is?
Right.
Right? Putting things in their proper place. That's what wisdom really is.
Okay.
Putting things in their proper place.
Okay.
So we know we got a square, right? A circle don't fit in a square.
Okay.
I'm talking about a square can't fit in a circle. So to try to force it in is not wisdom. You get what I'm talking about? So with that, you know.
All right, but check the rhyme, right?
Yeah.
Something cold to drink?
Ooh, cold beverage segment, right?
Yeah, something cold to drink. What's going on out there, shit? What's the up?
Cold beverage, right?
Yeah, what's the up?
Rihanna and ASAP Rocky.
Right.
That's
oh,
my
man.
my new power couple.
That been your power couple.
Yeah, that's
man.
my new power couple, man.
They been holding that down.
I'm gonna tell you why I call them power couple
They
too.
might as well go ahead and jump the broom, man. What's ASAP playing around? I don't know what's going on, but I hope they go ahead and make that thing official. Whistle with the official tissue. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead and make that happen.
This why I call them a power couple in case y'all don't know, right?
Yeah.
First of all, they of my tent.
Right.
They're my tent.
Right.
Right? They come from my type of background.
Right.
And they made it to Billy Goat status. They made it in the rooms they supposed to make it in.
Right.
Being their natural selves.
Right.
So they carried their natural selves all the way to Billy Goat.
Right.
And that's what I'm going to do to them too.
Right.
You know? But I love, that's why I call them power couple, first of all.
Right.
Secondly, right, because the other ones did the same thing, Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Right.
You know, you got some mock power couples that try to come up, but they don't hit the mark. You feel me?
Right.
But I'm giving them power couple. But I want to say this here. Congratulations to this couple, man, because they just birthed a newborn boy, right?
Right.
Last Friday.
Right.
The name is yet unknown still. They ain't put the name out there on the media yet.
Right.
But I want to give congratulations to them, man. You know what I mean? They, you know, he put a rock up. He put a rock in the trophy. You know what I mean?
Right. All right, now dig this, right? I want to give shout-outs to Rihanna and ASAP, too, for that, you know what I mean, bubbly boy they got. I'm going to give claps to them.
Yeah.
And I also want to give shout-outs and a salute to life. Very, very triumph. A very great life. From the time I met Uncle Kevin, it was nothing but all ups. You understand? My uncle passed away, I think it was a couple days ago. You understand? And, I ain't get a chance to tell y'all how deep it felt to me and give my deepest condolences out to Miles' family and his son. You understand?
Condolences to the fans, my God family, and anything that's family, my guy is my family.
Yeah.
So I'm going to send a deep condolence out to Uncle Kev too, man.
Yeah.
And the family, man, hold y'all head and be strong, you know.
Yeah, I think, I'm not sure, but I believe on the head side of the coin, it's going to be a janaza probably the next probably day or so.
Muslim.
Muslim, nah.
MashaAllah. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un, man.
Muslim, all his life.
That's
You know what I
heavy.
mean? All his life. You know what I mean?
MashaAllah.
Love on Kevin,
Heavy.
man. He connected, shake, you understand what I'm saying?
Heavy one.
Real dude, man.
Heavy
You know what I mean?
one.
Out of everybody on that side of my family, it's probably only two of the men, maybe three, that I really connect with.
Right.
And there's a bunch of men in the family, and I ain't putting nobody down there. I love them all.
Right.
But the connect I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about, you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
And if you can't keep up, catch up, oh, you have to catch up. I love Uncle Kevin, like I said, salute. Life well done, man. You know what I mean? And yeah, you know what I mean? And once again, to the family, the deepest condolences.
Yeah.
But back to the strip, shit.
Hey, listen. Another cold beverage, right?
Yeah.
YSL member, Lil Keed. Lil Keed, 24-year-old. He's a young thug and them young buck.
Right.
He hit the music scene a few years back. He had music with Future, with some big hats, with some A-listers. You know what I mean? This youngin' at 24, man, met his demise, sad to say. Maybe a week ago, he passed away. And his man, Young Gotti, you know, took to social media, giving up some of his sentiments about his real hurt. But one of the things that I wanted to put out there about it is, you know, is a lot of speculation as to what's really going on. Some people, you know, they create narratives. The narratives become interesting. They spread over social media. You know what I mean? And they spread. And what the narrative that's spreading now is this. And we're not saying it's true or false or whatever. I'm putting it out there for the sake of thought and discussion.
Right.
You have some people saying that they believe that his death is pretty mysterious, and they're trying to attach it to everything that's going on with the YSL crew right now with the indictment, because he was set to be indicted too. And he passed away around the same time, and some people are speculating that it's connected. You know, maybe it was a suicide. Some people saying maybe it was a hit. Others saying maybe he was the snitch. Others saying, a lot of people saying a lot of things. But the guy, Yo Got It, alluded to some stomach pains he was saying he was having. Real bad stomach pains the day before.
Right.
I'm also hearing that main man played with that lean a little bit.
Right.
Real heavy.
Right. All right.
You know, condolences to his family, man.
All right.
And, you know, what's to say about that, man? It's an untimely death, you know. There's no time, but, you know, we can't pick our time to die. But go ahead.
All right. I'm going to tell you how my mother told me, man. The future has no eyes.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? The future has no eyes. With that being said, I have a lot of hustle fun. I don't believe that man did no ill harm to himself.
Right.
I think he might have been under a lot of stress. And everybody's speculating because he's a young man. I think he, like early 30s, late 20s maybe.
Oh, he's 24.
Yeah, all right, early 20s. See what I'm saying? That's even probably more reason for speculation for some dudes who carry a lot of evil in their chest. You know what I mean? Because to think that for a person, because they are facing something that they're innocent to proven guilty,
Right.
first of all, you know what I mean? And this system has already been proven corrupt, second of all.
Right.
So I don't think he did no harm to himself. I think he might have been under a lot of stress, knowing this is upcoming.
Right.
And it might have brought on some different, you know, the body go through a lot of change when you're under stress, man.
Right.
I don't care how old you is. I started going bald at 24 years old. I was
Right.
completely bald by 26 from stress. You understand? But once again, I hate these cold beverages when they get this cold and we gotta talk about somebody passing.
Right.
I wish that every time we could talk about Rihanna and them having babies, bringing life in the world. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I like that. Cheer back on that to bring me back on the, you know what I mean, keep it even for me. You know what I mean? Once again, I want to shout out Rihanna and ASAP. Well job, well done.
Right. Yeah. I'm going to say in hindsight of that, right? Like my man said, these days, and he used the word husnul vana. I don't know if y'all know what that means, but that means having good suspicion, right? These days and time we live in, we starting off from a bad position
Bad place, man.
every time, and always gotta fight our way to the right position.
Right?
So this is another example of that. This is gonna always happen. If something happened to me, you today or tomorrow, and we're people of prestige, we in the media, something
Talk
like
some
that,
dirt, man.
you gonna hear all the goofy stuff before
Right.
you hear the good.
Right?
It's just the way of the world now. The people is just prone to having evil suspicion. They start off from that, right? When we're taught to have good suspicion, man, until proven
Right?
otherwise.
Right? Right?
Until proven otherwise, man.
Yep.
You can't start off from that mark on a joke. You know what I mean? And they do it. Oh man, oh man, they rocked him, man.
Right.
You don't know they rocked him, man. The indictment go, oh, he was telling. He's wearing a wire.
Right.
None of that shit ain't true, probably true.
Right.
And they'll throw that joint all the way out. This
They
going,
throw a joker right over the boat,
yeah.
man.
And it's going to hit the airwaves because, you know, you're a famous person.
Throwing
So-
right over the boat.
Yeah,
Forget about it.
Fame come with pros and cons and all that, you know what I mean? Fame come with a lot of pros and cons. So a lot of people that's out there, if you looking right, if you looking and you trying to get in this game, you trying to be, and you're looking for fame, fame come with a lot of cons. You know what I'm talking about?
Right?
And it ain't always, you know, glitter. They say everything glitter ain't gold.
At all.
I'm a person that really, if I could bypass the fame, I would, right? And I believe a person has a certain power over how they carry that too, because it's some people that's famous that can still walk in a Walmart. You know what I mean?
Right.
Depending on, you know, how you carry. And there's some people that got to shut the Walmart down to go in there and shop.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I don't want that type of vibe. You know? I don't want that type, me personally, because all that other goofy stuff come with it. And me personally, people know me. I know a lot of people, to the point that when I move around, some people may coin me as being a people person, right? That's not really the joint. You know what I mean? I just learned how to be cordial with people.
Right.
You know what I mean? To the extent, and I always learn respect due to a dog. So I start off from a respect factor with everybody until, you know, they
That
do
line gets
something
crossed, right?
to tarnish that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm very cordial with people, but what I'm trying to say is I really don't like people. It's very few people cross my threshold.
Right.
And I know a lot of people.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right. I know just what you saying, shit, because I play in that same ballpark, man. Real rap. I know a lot of people. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people, man. You know what I mean? I know a lot of good people. Like, I know owners of businesses, barbershops.
Right.
I know people who own their own cleaning companies, and I know major rappers and big time producers. I know a lot of people, and I know
Right.
people from the street, from the dark side of the street. You know what I mean? I ain't proud of that, but I grew up on the dark side of the street. I'm from the trash can.
Right.
And thank God I got out that trash can. I hope everybody else is in the trash can. Make your way out and put your hand back in there and get something else out with you. You know what I mean? But it's very unfortunate that a lot of us got to go through those trials and tests, and some of us don't pass the test, unfortunately. And for the ones that do, sometimes we are not thanked and given the right, I'ma call it, gratitude for being able to be this tone,
Right.
be in the trash can, make it out the trash can, then bring someone else with you out the trash can. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And for the ones that's there, the jewel is, don't leave nobody behind in the trash can because you got out the trash can. Check the rhyme.
Right. Right. That's a heavy point, man. You know what I mean? But in hindsight, all that, man, the boy Keed has passed away at a young age. It's very unfortunate. I would like to send condolences to his family. And this YSL thing is unfolding real crazy, man. This YSL thing and this YFN thing that's going on. It's been going on in Atlanta for many years. And as this case is unraveling, I'm learning a lot about the demographics of Atlanta, because I'm from Philly and I never been to Atlanta. And one thing I start to learn too, this is another thing about this geographic thing. Watch this. Some cats get so geo right to the point where they think everybody everywhere else is suckers. Right?
crazy.
Now, peep game.
That is the
Peep game. So they go places, in my opinion, already a step behind. You guard down, so to speak, because you already underestimating, right? So you're going in places underestimating, right? You already took your L to me. You can't underestimate nobody. And to have this false narrative that
I'm the toughest, we
yeah,
the toughest.
you the most gangster
Yeah,
nigga alive,
yeah.
and it
That
ain't
get your scalp blown out,
yeah,
man.
it ain't a gangster around.
Come
It
on,
ain't
man.
a gangster up the block, around the corner on
Man,
this
listen,
block like
man.
you, and you running around with that
Listen,
type
man.
of joint.
Listen, man. A nigga opened up the bag on you jokers, man. Blew the whole back of your scalp out. Thinking that you the most killerest, the most gunners, the most terrible, whatever adjective, verb you want to put on the
The
end of
most
that.
terrible.
Yeah, all them Jones, you understand what I'm saying?
The most terrible. Niggas think they the most terrible
Yeah,
kind.
they terrible, man. You understand what I'm saying? All that stuff, when you step out your region, you understand what I'm saying? And you go into a whole nother sector, you know what I mean? It's a whole nother format they playing by, man.
Yeah.
And you gotta readjust your game. You can't go there thinking you the illest, the most toughest, the most terriblest. Cause the whole back of your head will be laying on the concrete somewhere, man. I'm telling you, I done seen it happen. Check the rhyme. I think I'm bored. I'm 28 years old. I'm thinking bored.
Right.
Right? I'm doing my 1-2 thing or whatever. And my daughter and my daughter mother, they down North Carolina. So I say, I'm gonna take my bag of tricks down North Carolina.
What year was this,
It's like
kind?
90, it's early 90s. Jamila born 93, Raheem Allah. She was about 7. Let's say it was 9'9".
Right.
Right? No, probably 9'8". So we scat daddy down North Carolina, right? And I'm heavyweight, you know what I mean? We going heavy, right? Me, my little cousin, and at the time, still the time, you know what I mean? I got my favorite young boy, man. You know what I mean? We rocking and rolling, right? We out there doing our 1-2 thing. Soon as we pull in to the spot, we go to the door to burn something, I mean, blow in the clouds. I hear, plah! My little cousin say, man, they getting it in out here already? I say, That was the car backfiring, man. That ain't nothing. 2 minutes later, we see boy running down the projects, holding his arm, but he ain't holding his arm. He holding his side. Then about a minute later, boy running behind him with a pump. Where that pussy go? Where he at? Where he at? I'm like, cuz, get in the house. Y'all get in the house. Just like that.
It's North Carolina,
North
99.
Carolina, 9899, bro.
Joker think they the only ones playing with the guns.
We wasn't there no longer than half an hour.
Right.
We just got everything out the car and probably got a bowl of cereal or a tuna fish sandwich and rolled up the burn one and put it in the clouds.
Right.
And blah, here it go, it's on.
Right.
You know what I mean? But look, right, where we at? Let me ask you something.
I'm gonna ask you something.
Come on, bring it on.
This is Let Me Ask You Something segment, y'all. They got a thing we call freestyling, right?
Right.
Freestyling back in the day
Yeah.
was just that.
Right.
Coming off the top of the head, on the spot, rapping to a beat.
Right.
Nothing premeditated.
Right.
Go. Nothing
Go.
written. Nothing premeditated.
Go. I wear
off the
Adidas.
top.
I like that Bunny Rashida.
Right.
All that.
Right. As time changed, time moves on.
Right.
They start to twist that up now to make freestyle something else.
No,
Right?
You
My
right.
my
Come on,
question,
bring it on.
freestyle now something written, premeditated, and in a certain flow to a beat, and they call it freestyle.
Right. Right.
My question is,
Right.
which one do you like the best?
Okay.
And is it acceptable to keep altering origins of things in hip hop? Is it always called a growth, or is it called, can it be called, something towards the negative?
You know what I call
That's
it?
my
Shake?
question, man.
Hey, Shake. You know what I call it? Let me ask you, what do I call it? What are they doing when they do that? You know your boy. What are they doing, man? What are they doing, man?
Give it to
They
me. They stealing?
They stealing, man.
Right.
Ain't they stealing?
Let's go.
Freestyle is free. There's nothing there. There's nothing in your memory bank of what you're about to say. There's nothing rehearsed.
Right.
There's nothing premeditated. You ain't got no ad-libs. You don't know what you gonna say. But this joker step up, and almost back in the day, it was almost like a nigga step and say he wanna verse you, not battle you. Niggas say, I wanna verse you, nigga. What you got? And niggas start sharpening swords, right? But it's changed when niggas start having ciphers.
Right.
See, I don't know, y'all remember them cipher days, right? It was a time and era where you had a lot of up-and-coming MCs, and it's the difference between an MC and a rapper.
Right.
Right? You had a lot of up-and-coming MCs, and back in them days, the rappers was on the background playing the cut. But they was in tune to what was going on, but they ain't jump in the ciphers right away.
Right.
You understand? So you had the MCs, more or less the dudes who was hip hop heads, the backpack guys, they was starting the ciphers off, right?
Right.
Then you had the rappers from the street stepping in, and they was giving you a whole different perspective. And when they freestyle, you heard the difference. So now what a lot of rappers, what a lot of MCs start doing, and nothing towards the MCs, they very clever in their own right too.
Right.
Because everybody start camera riding off each other. But once the MCs start using mixtapes in certain tracks,
Right.
and then they had tracks where they call a second track riding with the under track, it gave a whole different combination to what you're hearing. Right now, Drake do that a lot.
A second track?
Yeah, it's an under track. You know what I mean? Producers know what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying?
Under track?
Yeah,
What is that?
it's a second track. Just what I'm saying it is.
A second beat?
It's the same beat.
Oh, second track, meaning
Yes.
a vocal track.
Yes.
Oh, wow, I got
You know
you.
what I mean? So he's actually rapping over whatever he's rapping on the second track.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you take that style into a freestyle atmosphere, you have a lot of up and coming rappers who don't know how to go off, like I just said, my Adidas, fly Rashida. You know what I mean?
Right.
I took it to the hotel, agreed to meet it, and it's in between her. A lot of dudes can't do that.
Right.
So what they can do is write that down, study that, rehearse that, then come back to a cipher and say, my Adidas.
But can I
fly
interject?
chick Machida.
Can I interject with a question?
Yeah.
Should that be called freestyle? That's not freestyle, is it, Ken? Why they call that freestyle, man?
Let me tell you
If
why.
they do
Jay.
all that you said, write it, rehearse it, then that's not freestyle. We know.
We know what it is, right? But see, when something's hard for the listening ear to detect, everything is for sale. And like my man Fat Joe said, yesterday's price is not today's price, man. Because everything is for sale for the up. So if you can get away, like I said when it first started, what is they doing, Shake?
Still.
They stealing. So that's telling you right there is illegal. It's false. It's fraudulent. But it's for sale.
Right.
And some of the listening ears don't know what to listen for between a freestyle off the top of your head freestyle or a written freestyle, the way to deliver it in a freestyle way. See how I'm talking now? Or now I'm talking? See the difference in tone? That's what they do on the track. And then they go on another track and they might talk soft to get it off to see what they're saying. My Adidas, fly Rashida, meet her and greet at the hotel with Katrina, right? Then on the second track they go, my Adidas, fly Rashida, meet her and greet.
What was that? What does that got to do with what you keep hitting that same undertrack,
Because
John?
that's what they do
With the
in
freestyle
That's
tip.
what they do in the freestyle. They don't bring the second track with them. That's them rehearsing in their head.
Oh, okay.
So they go to the cipher with that pre-rehearsed.
All right.
When they should go to the cipher with nothing at thought in their head at all,
It's not.
other than me seeing your shirt, saying Adidas,
Yeah.
and running straight off the top.
But see now,
That's what we did
some
when I was in
cats,
school.
some cats still freestyle when summoned. It be
Right.
guys that like Lupe Fiasco type boys.
Name some murder. I know some murder dudes like a freestyle.
But if they say go ahead freestyle, that's exactly what they do.
I'm gonna name one that can freestyle and he murdered with it.
Who?
Black Thought.
That's right.
Right? You say right off the top.
Off the top.
See how I said Adidas? He had about 20 connecting dots to Adidas. I only got about 5, and I ain't no rapper. You know what I mean? I talk that language though.
I'm gonna tell you why. And watch this. I'm gonna tell you why it shouldn't be sanctioned, right? Because I'm gonna say it shouldn't be sanctioned. A freestyle should be a freestyle. I'm gonna tell you why though. Because what it does, it makes the rapper lazy in his craft. Freestyles used to keep a joker sharp and on his toes. Think fast. Get me? Rap has to have the element of think fast.
Yup.
It always has.
Yup.
If ain't no think fast there,
It's bland.
you get what I'm saying?
It ain't spicy. It's like how my grandson said.
Yeah, so-
It's spicy.
right.
Yeah, it gotta be spicy.
So when the guys go about not doing that
right,
and then putting that other written thing in place of freestyle,
right.
see what I'm saying? What they're removing of something heavy substance from hip hop, from the rap game.
Yeah, see, but see,
They
Shay,
doing it injustice once again.
check it out, right, though?
And they say we hate.
Nah,
Once again,
nah,
if we
nah.
say that ain't freestyle,
Nah,
homie.
that ain't what they gonna say. A lot of them gonna say, off this camera, man, let us get our money, man. That's what they gonna say. Because, check it out, because there is a but behind this, and I don't like butts, can'ts, and all them, I don't like them joints. If it's not, bottom line, you know what I mean? That's how I play with that. You know what I mean? But a lot of jokers lean on I'd rather written the freestyle than get there and get 2 bars off and then get embarrassed. You understand? Or they rather not even, what they should do is not freestyle at all. But that becomes such a challenge on the spot. You gotta be able to drop something.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So what dudes did over the years was to avoid becoming embarrassed, they write some heated shit they think is heat. They think it's smoke, right? And it'll be some shit directed to either if they're MCs, it'll be directed all to the microphone.
Right.
Everybody think about, man, I'm the beast on the mic. Don't be catching the heat on the night on the mic and all that. All that be generated about the mic. Then you got to do, but all that be rehearsed. You know what I mean? Rehearsed. You got to do that is naturally on the freestyle tip. And like I said, he go off anything. He'll see a word or see something in his peripheral vision.
Which
he'll
one
go
do
off
you
that.
prefer?
The one that is the realest.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm not going to discredit no one for getting into their bag of money. Like I said, that on
No, but is you going to call it a freestyle? Don't put the money in it.
The money is in it, shit. You got to put the money in it. You cannot put no money in it. And then we down in the corner, right? So they're doing it for a check. If they do now, if they are in the freestyle battle in the corner, no, they should be kicked in the ass for doing something like that. I mean, that's almost like biting, right? But if they on somewhere where they get a promotion or something like that, and they got some hot bars, they think it's hot bars, but I'm a detective. I know what a freestyle is. But if they can get over for their listening audience to go buy that mixtape for $9.99, they selling 200,000 copies, it's not my cup of coffee. Let me get that straight.
Right.
I told you, I know what to listen for. I'm trying to get the listen audience to get a little sharp on their ear. Get the little, ignorant wax out of there and tune in a little better, and you'll hear all the fill-ins. You hear them stealing. You hear all that bull crap the rappers do to get over sometimes.
But see, this
on the
generation,
audience.
see what I'm trying to say, right, Kyle?
No, it's not this generation. It's rappers in
I'm
general.
saying this generation, let me say my statement. You know what I'm saying, right? This generation calls that other thing freestyle because they don't know what, I don't know if they know what real freestyle is, but they changed the narrative to now the youngins think what the written joints is freestyle. And if you say it ain't, they're going to argue you down.
These youngins ain't changed that shit. That got changed. I'm going to tell you that got changed, shit. That got changed with about, I'm going to put it on Tigger. What's his name?
Yeah, Tigger, you talking about in the booth boy.
Yeah, Rap City in the basement,
Rap City
man.
in the basement, right, that's it.
The only one that was freestyling was that boy Tigger, man.
I'm glad you pointed it out, yo.
Man, I'll get to the point, man. That's what we do here, right?
To the point.
Yeah, we cut the fat right off the meat. I got a razor blade. Man, I keep a double-edged razor blade at all times. Trust me, man. We gonna get to the point on this head, man. I don't like stealing, man. I like listening to fine-tuned art. And I know some fine-tuned rappers that they trim their fat off the meat.
Right.
And one been doing it for years, you know what I mean? And like I said, I don't find too many, what we call it, I don't see Jay-Z with no whole lot of
Wagwan.
feelings. I don't see him a lot of that.
Sorry.
Know what I mean? And there's a couple other rappers out there that I can hold them up high with and give them salutes so they hold it down when they're behind that microphone.
Right.
But you the ones that gotta get their money, get your money.
Right.
Just trust and believe. I know what I'm listening to. And you know what you're doing. Like I said, you know when you filling in and you know when you skimming. I mean,
I honestly, right. I don't know, man. If I stay starch on certain hip hop principles, it'll start appearing that I'm one of them old guys that want to hate on new and just stay old and that don't be it.
no,
But whatever happened to preservation? Whatever happened to preservation, man?
it's not that you hating, right? What these young cats want us dudes to do is give them their respect also. You understand? Because it's still a talent in having to, check it out, even though you're written in a freestyle form. You understand what I'm saying? Now bring that beat back one time. You written it in a freestyle form. Now you behind this microphone in front of that camera. And you gotta go on drop of the dime. Then you gotta flow this written freestyle, 8-ball in the corner pocket, bop, 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 all 9 balls. You understand what I'm saying? Not a miss.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still a skill. No, it's more of a talent. That ain't really skillful. That's what you saying. So them guys ain't really presenting the skill in freestyle. But there's a talent there.
No, deeper than that.
All right, take me deep. I'm going
And
down
not
deep,
even
man.
deeper than that, more simpler than that.
All right.
Find another name for it. Freestyle's already been coined. They always keep changing the game with names and it don't be.
How they say putting the goalposts back further and all that
Yeah,
stuff?
like, we know what freestyling is. That's not.
No.
So when I say that's not,
But
I'm hating.
I think they coined it, right? But we ain't keep it in their face. See what that is? That's called, to me, that's cipher rap. You know what I mean? You're coming to a cipher with your swords and your knives already sharp. You ain't coming to the cipher and buying a sword and sharp from the corner store right there. No, you
Right.
ain't doing it that way. You already got your shit. You ready and prepared. The skill is having nothing. The talent is being able to have something, keep it sharp, and be able to drop it on a dime. My man saying, which is yay and which is nay. I'm like in the middle because I know the difference, right? So I'm not in tune to listening to a written freestyle over listening to a freestyle. But it's only very few dudes that can really freestyle
Right.
to hold me down. So I'm going to listen to a written freestyle over a dude who get 2-3 bars and he fumbling his words and shit like that.
Now listen, let me
You
say
understand
this.
what I'm saying?
Can I say this?
Yeah.
Let me say this here, right? In the back of my mind,
Right?
the whole time I'm saying, I would rather the written.
Right. Why?
Just being honest. Because of what you said, it's
Right.
more entertaining
Right.
as to listen to a dude to say,
It's more coherent. It's
a
more
bit, the bop,
it-
the whip, the cop.
No,
And
it's-
it don't make sense, and you just
No.
trying to rhyme words just to get through the
You
freestyle
got a lot
off
of
the top of his
feelings. You got a lot of
head.
feelings,
Something
right?
about skibby, dibby, dibby,
all
top.
that, all
Then he
that,
with
man.
the cop.
No.
Then he with the
Get
cop.
out of here.
Then he got shot. Then he
No,
bop,
get
bop.
out of here with that,
He
man.
filling in.
I
He
got
do a
a,
whole
I
lot
got
of
a
stuff.
rotten tomato right here.
I'm going to throw. I'm gonna throw a tomato at him, man. But my joint is, don't call it free. That's my only
Right.
gripe is that.
Okay.
That's not freestyle.
No.
Call it something else.
I'm telling you what I'm calling it. You bring that cipher rap, man. Written cipher
And just
rap.
like me, you know what I said about this type of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Um, right?
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
And they say that's rap.
No, see what
Now
you
you
just,
get what I'm saying?
yeah, but see what you just did? You said, no, 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 I
Right.
come up to the
I like it. It's good music.
Crap, pat. Now check it out. I just did 3 bars of that, right?
Right.
Then the Joker go back over that. They'll
And put
lace
words
that track,
in it.
right?
That's what
They'll
I'm
lace
saying.
that track,
Rap.
right?
They'll put rap words in
And
it.
then you'll hear that same rhythm,
With rap words.
and they'll go on another track and lace it. And it'll sound murder.
Right.
Because they had skibbity doobity dop boop bing. I put it up boop bing.
But what I'm saying
they go back and fill in with real words.
Right. But
That's
what I'm
corny.
saying
That's
is
corny
it
shit.
rap?
It's rap, but it's not real rap.
What makes see?
It's rap that they're selling to these people who not really on point of what they're buying.
Griselda, Jada Kiss, Fabulous, Pusha T, Rick Ross, Meek Mill sometimes getting a different joint, but he can rap when he rap. Different guys, I say, that's rap. But then I'll hear a guy singing, right? So I'm not knowing, is it Chris Brown or a rapper at first? Because the melody is more to me, more melodic to me than the rap I ever heard or grew up on.
See me, right? I respect the rapper for his craft, and I hold a lot of honor to the MCs of the game.
Right.
Because without them MCs opening that coochie up, that swimming pool wide open now,
Right.
it wouldn't have birthed no rappers. You wouldn't have had no 24th and Nars, 24th and Jefferson, 17th and Wharton, 17th and Dickinson, Gold Mine, Corner Rap. You wouldn't have had none of that, man. So we gotta salute all the throwback guys that opened the door for the rappers to come in and give us the real rap about what's really going on. So she is zeroing in on the Jada Kisses, the Jay-Z's, all the rappers who really hold it down, but I'm zeroing on this. I got more respect for the rappers who wait until the R&B artists cross over to their side.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't like the rappers to venture out and try to reach out to them. Let them reach out to us. You know what I mean? If not, stay in your pocket. You know what I mean? Stay doing what you do. Like my man Pusha T said. I'm good at what I do, man. I'm good at what I do.
I like him for that.
That's why I
Pusha,
do what
my
I do.
guy.
I don't try to do that other stuff. Let them dudes do that stuff, man.
Yeah.
If anything, I'm not do what I do.
My man, Big Rick.
The bottom line of that.
See that? I don't know what happened.
You know what I'm talking about?
But yeah, this my sentiments about that, right?
Right.
In all actuality, right? I don't hate on that kind of music. It just took me a long time to call it rap. Y'all gotta understand, we come from the origin of rap.
Right.
So we have a picture painted. We OGs. We got a picture painted of what rap is. Y'all might be saying, yeah, get out that old stuff is elevated. Rap is elevated as it's supposed to.
And that's what's going to keep happening.
So I'm catching up. I'm caught up to the point now that I call it rap even when I didn't want to. Because I still say sometimes, it's good music, man. I don't, you know what I mean? That's my joint.
all the time.
It's good
that's
music.
What it is. That's what it be.
Right? But,
Because there's a difference between rap and good music, rap and hip-hop.
right.
Rap has coined its own corner, and when it really started, for real, that I believe that I'm gonna say when it really turned from just MCing, because everybody one time had a name, MC, Busy something, MC, Dollar
Right.
Bill, MC, Hard Rock. And MC was attached to everything up until I believe, because you still had MC Shan and all like that, right? But right after the Juice Crew came out, you had it was an elevation. It elevated the rappers. Then you had NWA. They kicked the doors down,
Right.
and it bred for a lot of New York rappers to take that and say, "Oh, we can put our spice and our twist on this."
Right.
And they start talking that, what they call it now, that cowboy cocaine rap.
Right.
And really, that's the trash can rap. I'm gonna call it trash can rap. Because I like the pain side, you know what I mean?
Right.
The struggle then triumph. You know what I mean? That's what rap,
But
hip hop to
listen,
me is
Roddy,
about.
Roddy, I'm not Roddy Rich. What my man named Rod Wave.
Yeah, what's up
He
with it?
say, I don't know what to do.
Right?
Them say it's my fault. It's my fault. I wear my heart on my sleeve.
Right.
My heart on. I love them joints.
Right.
Like them joints be hot.
Hot. Right?
But what I now see, I be making a distinction. I be trying to make a distinction, man. Is that rap or singing? You get what I'm talking about?
See, you can't help when a dude is multi-talented, Shay. You understand? Because he'll go through that, and then he'll come right back with a crazy verse. You know what I mean? So when dudes can give you a 2-for-1, or some dudes, like for real, I don't know how good he rap,
Right.
but it say Chris Brown rap. Now
I
what
heard him rap.
Now what if he really was a murder rapper? He had a 3-for-1. So he shouldn't be able to get on there and sing on his background track, then come on in between and drop a murder 16?
No, I'm not saying that. Peep what I'm saying, Con. I'm saying they mix it in.
Right.
They be rap singing.
I know what you're talking
And
about.
they be calling it rap still. And I be saying, main man singing.
Yeah, but if you listen to singing yourself, right? Listen to singing. Almost in every singing song you go back in the day, speed it up. Change that crying sound. Everything is still connecting 8-ball in the corner pocket with a rhyming word, even though he's singing it. You understand what I'm saying?
So that's the similarity. So that, what you're
Right.
saying is they brought that all together.
Right.
So that's a talent. That's an elevation.
That's the elevation. All right.
So it's safe to call it rap.
That's their rap. That's not
When you
my-
say there,
Right.
what you
because
mean
I'm
there?
Geo Shake.
But who's there?
All right. I'm telling you, the
So that's
time
their rap.
this era changed. See, for real, y'all, I grew up in the hibbity. And I told y'all before, I'm a hibbity baby, man. I grew up with a hip, hop, hibbity.
They would say
hip,
that's
hip,
some whack. These young bucks
Right.
today hear that stuff we first start listening to.
Right.
They say, man, y'all is whack
But
juice, man. Y'all was listening to
It
that
elevated from
Sugar
the
Hill
I
Gang
grew
and all
up in the
that,
Fat
man.
Boys, all that, right?
They say y'all was
Yeah,
whack,
I was
man.
the Fat Boy one time, you know what I mean? And I grew up on that, and I had me a cheesesteak hoagie and a bag of sour cream and chips, and I'm listening to the Fat Boys, and I'm listening to Chubb Rock and all them guys, right? But at the same time, rap was elevating from the hibbity, right in between our eyes. Because it went from the hibbity to now you got
All right.
dudes like Big Daddy Kane, and then you got the grandfather of
Yeah,
all
I'm
these
gonna-
rappers, Cool G Rap.
Right. I'm going to ask you,
You
something
understand
on
what I'm
the next episode, but go ahead.
Yeah, so like where I come from and where I'm at, that's where I started at. And it keep elevating. You understand? And I don't want to get left behind, so
When
I
did
got
you- when
I
did
got to
you-
keep up a little bit.
When did you become that intrigued? Watch this. When did the lyrical part hit you? At
Oh.
what time that you knew
Oh,
it was a
oh.
lyrical game
Oh,
and that it
oh.
got to start being
I can-
something said
I can tell you
instead
the
of
MC
hip hop
that did it
hippie?
for me. His name was Super Rhymes.
Mm-hmm. Super
Super
rhyme.
rhymes. Super
What year was that?
rhymes.
Educate the people.
It was 1980. 1980. 1980. Early 1980. Cause Super Rhymes was out. He was out before Sugar Hill Gang.
Right.
Look him up.
I'm hip.
Google got his name. His MC name is Super Rhyme.
Right.
He was faster than locomotive. More powerful than.
Right.
Up in the, is a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Super
Rhyme. I remember.
And he was murder. You know, he was a storyteller, right? But it was real intriguing storytellers with murder.
But it was
highlighting
not
metaphors.
hibbit to the hibbit hopping through the whole song. To the bang bang boogie.
No.
Up jump the boogie.
No, it had elevated. That's when I knew this thing was going somewhere. Then it went for him. Then I started liking dudes like Just Ice. You know what I mean? So that's around like 84. You know what I mean? And Mantronics.
Hello?
You understand what I'm saying? I can educate you, man. You got your pen and pencil out. We to the point. You understand what I'm saying?
Doing my podcast.
And then it had dudes like him. We had, like I just said, Just Ice. All right. KRS-One really introduced us to Just Ice.
Right.
But Just Ice was rapping before KRS-One.
You know, Just Ice was my guy.
Yeah, that's why I'm giving him salute to Just Ice. You know what I mean? Anytime you want to, you can come on, get on here, Just Ice. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I got big salutes for you, homie. And, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I come through that journey of MCs. And my man comes to that same walk of MCs, so we know what to listen for.
Right.
And there's a lot of stealing going on. But see, I like to keep it even, and sometimes I might lean on the pro side more than the negative side, because I want to keep going forward. You understand? But when my man tighten me up, I fall right back in pocket and get it even, because I don't want no stealing. I'm not allowing no stealing from me.
Right.
Stop all that. You know what I mean? So anybody gonna be doing stealing, it's gonna be me, and my man stops me from doing stealing. So he keeps me even. That's what it's all about. And we all can rise. Like hip hop is rising. It keep elevating. It keeps switching. It's still staying murder, and the murder MCs know what to do with the murder lyrics. Let them do the other things they doing that. Just don't steal our culture. You know what I mean? Let us keep doing what we doing as skillful MCs and heavyweight producers. Even down to the A&Rs, man. Let's not get them put out of the game either. They very important, man.
Listen, man, about time to wrap up, right?
Damn, already?
Yeah, but we really enjoyed ourselves, right?
Yeah,
but
don't forget, excuse me, Shake. I'm sorry. Don't forget, we at Cash Studios. You know what I mean?
Listen.
My fault.
I wanna give a shout out to Cass for hosting us. And we here, man, Monday and Friday at 9 o'clock. We here.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is gonna be the look. You know what I mean? We gonna figure out how to get y'all in on the correspondence with the you see us on the live and all
stuff,
that, right?
yeah.
But we gonna figure out the technology to get everybody in sync like we was just doing so we can rock out. Because I know y'all got a lot of comments over there I can't see, you know what I mean, on the live, on the iPad right now. But we gonna figure it out, you know what I mean? But just keep on coming. We be back here, episode 40.
Yeah, we on 40.
Yeah, that's Monday, right? That's Monday night, 9 o'clock, you know what I mean? Same time, same station. You know what I mean? Look forward to this empty seat being filled with some real prominent guests.
Exactly.
That's where we at with it. You know what I mean? We going, you know what I mean? We on the next level of the game. So this your man She shouting out, you know what I mean? And I'll see y'all next time, man.
It's Robbie Khan, Sound Liquid.
And listen, I want guys, man, we get ready to start showcasing some music on the outro, some up and coming artists, right? So, you know what I mean? My email is SHEEDNPSP@gmail.com, right? Or send it to ThePoint267 right?
Or
send the music. Or go ahead, give them yours.
RobbieKhan24@gmail.com. Once again, you ain't catch that right. That's ROBBIEKHAN24 at Gmail.
Send the music. We gonna showcase in
Yeah,
the
we give
outro with the
everybody a
music,
listen.
introduce who y'all is, and try to get y'all, platform, man. We
Right.
here to uplift. We culture pushers as well.
Right, and
You know
like
what I
I
mean?
said before, we Geo. No, at least I am. So anybody in Philly, you know what I mean, we against everybody. So let's go ahead and let's push us to the top. You know what I mean, like I said, it's power in numbers, man. And
All right,
Philly big.
we
So let's do
signing
it.
off, man. It was fun. We gotta run.
We at Skip.
Gonna edit it.
I was live. Yeah.
I hit the buzzer beater. While you watch from the